I forgot about the...
Did you forget about...
I forgot about the goat mask!
Yeah. We are the Antichrist, and that means that we get to go around wearing this stupid fucking goat mask.
We don't
that
go
our
around
characters
wearing.
can't actually see unless
we don't
they're
go around
in
wearing it.
Lucifer's
We
zone.
wear it. We wear it during our rituals and as part of the occult.
Don't laugh at me. My dark power is at 488. I'll have you know.
So it's been like 2 months since we did this. What the fuck are we doing here?
Yep, here we are. No more
we
indie
are-
bullshit for us. We're going back to Crusader Kings 2, where stuff makes sense.
We are trying to get a hold on Sweden for no reason other than the fact that we're France and we want
well,
more
our
than France.
wife is the king's sister, and she has a strong claim, so we can just kind of... What do they got? What kind of shit have they got here?
Look at that guy's eyes! That is the eyes of a man whose kingdom is lusted after by a freakish, ballless goat man.
They have 3,000 troops. We have well, they'd have 3,500 troops.
I feel like I
we
should
have 2,500 troops.
I feel like I should step in and clarify. The freakish part has nothing to do with the lack of balls. The freakish part is just because we are Barks LaCroix, and we are prosecuting our dynasty by just, like, having random priests murdered and cultivating the worst beards that the world has ever seen. The ballless part is just karma for going out on the Crusades, I guess.
I forgot
We fixed
about
that. Didn't we fix that?
No, we didn't.
No, that's
and it
the
doesn't
plan.
matter because like this works.
Oh man,
all right,
that's
so let's
video
kind of
games
prep
right
here
there.
For what are we doing? We're trying to
Do you see
kill
that
King
it-
Magnus.
It
we
reduced
don't
our
really need
fertility
do
to
that.
minus 5,000%.
Yes.
I wonder if that's the max. Like I genuinely am curious why that number specifically.
I feel like from my own experience with the game development, that's just a case of
Big
there's all
random
these
number.
weird modifiers. There's all these weird modifiers to fertility, like, oh, that adds 20, that subtracts 30. So do we have to want to figure out the exact number? No, because the mods can change it. Fuck it. Minus 5,000% fertility.
We're allied with the Duchy of Valois for some reason. Why?
Hi, Valois.
I don't understand.
Look, a lot can happen in 2 months.
Is that because we're allied with the King of France somehow? Is that like what? I don't remember how to... is it in pacts? Okay, yeah. We have an alliance somehow. The marriage between Shasta... Oh, yeah. We had our brother named Shasta. Okay, I see.
Ideally, we should really be
alright.
playing this as a succession game so that we can hand it off to someone and be like, what the fuck?
Yes. So we need some mercenaries. We need some mercenaries that are not that expensive.
Get Geraldo!
Really, like something like this would be good. Do we want to go for the if we had 5,000 troops, that would be enough to probably. Plus, we've got maybe the Duchy of Valois hanging out.
Josh, think about this in a meta context. We're not going to be playing this dynasty beyond, like, this week of episodes. Just go for the most expensive ones. It's the next generation's problem to deal with.
Like, we need to not go for super expensive, or we'll run out of money immediately, and they will, like, potentially just declare war on us and take our duchy, which would be funny, but bad. Alright, let's do it. Council votes yes.
Alright,
Here we
let's
go.
do this.
We can call our allies. Maybe allied plus 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 plus. Maybe. But these are our considerations.
Nope. Look at the Duke there. He's giving us the side eye too. Nobody can look us in the eye anymore.
I like how our The Duchy of Bourbon's shield is just fleur-de-lis with a red line through them. Like... Alright, so we're gonna all group up here, and then... Okay, cool. This 12-year-old said, yep, we're gonna help. And we're gonna walk across Germany, and...
It's fine.
Hope that we don't all die.
It's everyone knows it's fine as long as you just say, excuse me the entire time.
What do our commanders look like?
I keep seeing the little kid as the person we just got an allyship from, and I'm just picturing Vincent Adultman.
Plus, that Duke looks exactly like every child in Skyrim.
I just went to the war factory. I did a war.
I think the reason that our banner is a fleur-de-lis with a red line through it is because we've spent as much time as possible trying to get out of France. Like, the whole history of the Bourbon lineage is us trying to get territory non-French.
No. We need the Duchy of Bordeaux. Or the
But
Duchy
I worked on that for like 3 years.
Nah!
Whoops!
I finally
Sent
have
you to
a
the wrong
claim.
territory.
Fuck it!
It just like comes back. Look at you're sitting to yourself like enjoying your like goblet of baby's blood, and suddenly like you just like sit straight and you're like, wait, did I send that guy to Bordeaux or to Luxembourg? I really hope it was.
Do you
And he
remember
just
that
like
bit where
bursts in
I-
with like a wild beard, like, I found it! A claim to Luxembourg! Your grandfather's second cat on your uncle's side was once kicked by the pet gerbil of the manservant of the Hay priest of the cult of the Blue Oyster, which was founded in Luxembourg's only amusement park's outer club!
I mean, I feel like that.
Do you remember that one time where I sent
my
my dude to go schmooze with the Pope, and I sent him to Pisa instead of Rome because I suck at
Yes, I
geography?
do remember that. Have not located Pope. Please send additional funds. Yours.
All right, thanks, buddy, for running into Sweden with no backup. No, hang on. You can't die of cancer. Don't do this to me,
have
game.
you considered
We
how
need the king.
inconvenient that would be?
While our army is marching in Sweden with the claim.
What? At age 13, your daughter, caffeine-free LaCroix, died under suspicious circumstances. You have a new heir.
Did we miss
I don't
that?
know.
Someone murdered
She
our
was
daughter.
apparently murdered. I
Who would
guess
kill
this is all
caffeine-free?
going wrong.
The game is mad you left it for too long, Josh.
The fucking hell? Hi. What?
What the fuck?
Oh,
Who died?
we died in battle.
Did we?
So do you remember, how we kicked Shasto out of all of his stuff and sent him to go live with nobody? Well,
Oh my god.
now we're Shasto.
We just got shastoed.
We did, get...
The worst part about this is that Shasto cannot possibly derive any satisfaction from this. I imagine him just getting the news, it's like, Shasto, turns out you're the new Duke of Bourbon? And he's just like...
Could you imagine being Bark's wife, though? Like, your husband died on the battlefield, you've got cancer, and your daughter died of, quote, mysterious circumstances, unquote. That is a tough
I don't even
couple
know
weeks.
if
And you start to think it's almost like God doesn't like us for some reason.
I don't even know if this gets us Sweden anymore.
Well, now we're at Rutskarn's ridiculous story thing. My dead brother's wife's sister once had a strong claim to this place.
What if we get rid of our wife and marry Barks's wife?
She'll be dead before you can get married. Plus, the divorce, I imagine, is going to have ramifications with the church.
We need to, quick, before she eat you kill, I need to marry you and steal your claim to Sweden for the good of the realm. For the good of the realm. For the good of the realm.
For the good of entertaining our audience, really, is what the answer is.
Oh, good, we fulfilled our ambition of gaining a title.
Look, Shasto is a man of very modest means. I don't think we ever educated him properly. I think we just sent him away.
We didn't. Life was his teacher, Chris. Life was Shasto's teacher.
Where are your troops?
He has a degree in the School of Soft Knocks.
We'd like to become the king of Aquitaine, but we don't...
Hasn't that been our goal for, like, this entire run?
Like, even to... Your heir is Henry Capet, who... Yeah, okay, so we lost the Provence connection. Yeah, like, what do we even...
I'm trying to imagine being the marshal of that army and just having to come out and all the mercenaries and be like, yeah, war's off. Apparently the claim went... does anybody know where Aquitaine is?
Aquitaine.
When you say take, do you mean like sack? Are we gonna move troops in?
No, I mean if we could get a claim on it.
Okay, who or what is Aquitaine?
It's one of the countries inside of France, right?
It's the
little
duchy. It's this duchy we've been like trying to go after for forever. We used to be this guy's vassal, remember? Well, not this guy, but his dad.
If our army was good enough to get
something weird
Sweden,
happened.
I want to think it's good enough to get Aquitaine.
Like,
so we have no claim to Sweden, so our soldiers are just doing dick for us right now, right? Like, they're just there.
Yeah.
Can we bring them home?
No, I mean, we're still in the war here, and if we can, you know, kill our wife really fast, or get enough piety to... Hang on.
If we could just kind of, like, swap our wives before nobody notices, the war could still happen.
We should pick a character focus here. Intrigue would be good, I guess, to kill our wife.
Yeah.
And...
You know...
do we want to become... let's become exalted among men, sure.
I mean, not to put too fine a point on it, but I feel like... absolution for what? What are we gonna do? Can we divorce?
Request divorce, here we go. Will it cost you 100 in piety? Oh. No.
That's great.
This guy will not grant it. Pope doesn't like us enough.
No, you have to kill your wife. That's much holier.
We cannot afford to give him a gift.
What about
we could give him the artifact we stole?
Yeah, I was gonna
that's
say,
only like
that.
with plus 18 opinion. I don't know if...
What's the worst thing can happen?
Yeah, what do we have to lose?
I mean, the artifact gives us tax modifier and prestige and stuff that we don't want to lose, so...
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna need to borrow money from the Jews, by the way.
More like Pope Urbanus the Buzzkill. Christ.
Sure.
Shasta's like, oh no, I'm not gonna be suckered into that whole empathy shtick. I'm not my father and brother.
Do we want honest, which should give us diplomacy, or greedy, which should give us money?
Let's be real.
And also
which
give
is
us
gonna be
gold.
more? Which is gonna be more relevant to our playstyle here?
Probably greedy.
Yeah. We're currently trying to really quickly kill our wife so we can marry our brother's wife so we can get her
We don't wanna
bogus
do
claim to
that.
Sweden.
Let's see what happens if we say, Uh-oh. We don't want slothful, so I guess we're...
Yeah.
This sucks. This was not great.
Yeah, no, that's not great at all. We're sort of boned here. What the?
Oh, good!
Oh,
Hey!
well, good.
Food
Sickness doesn't
poisoning.
waste us all.
Nope, stop pestering me.
Yep. Doctors are bullshit. Try yoga. This is... I'm really looking forward to this to fail just so I can read the history books afterwards. And so passed the now obscure House of Bourbon, which almost conquered Sweden for stupid reasons, but lost it for even more stupid reasons.
What the fuck are these guys?
It's Scotland. I've been there.
I know. Why do they have an army raised?
I don't know, but holy shit, that dude is Scottish.
Ah! What happened?
What happened?
Wait, what did happen?
Died of cancer. God damn it! What a fucking waste!
Turns out cancer's more efficient than assassination.
All right, guys, we're calling it. We're calling the war. Sorry, city we just sieged for 3 months.
Alright, well, I guess we can stop plotting to kill our wife.
Just go over to okay, Josh, I played a lot of video games. Just go over to Sweden and then spam the taunt button like 800 times.
The problem is that still doesn't give you a claim. We need the claim, not for them to attach.
Do we want to load the save? Because, like, that was, like, it. We're not really gonna get a, nothing's gonna happen here in the next 45 minutes that will result in anything interesting, except that, like, there is the possibility that somehow Shasto and Sanders both die, and that's the end of the game, but...
I want to think that we can figure out something interesting to do with the remainder of our week without winding back the clock and visiting an alternate reality where the LaCroix are competent.
Let's rewind the clock and
like-
use all of our Satan powers. I feel we didn't rely
That is
on
true,
those
we could
enough.
do that.
We just kind of went the traditional route of raising an army and,
Use Satan powers to rewind time.
Because I got nothing.
Alright, well-
like, we need to, like, get a claim
that's
on
fine.
this.
You know what? This is the canonical ending of the LaCroix dynasty. But here's what
This is-
might have happened.
They were obscure and remained obscure forever.
Wait.
The end.
Yep. Score 2482. That's not great.